Oh, you cheeky you. Oh, hi everyone. Don't mind me, I'm just having a slumber party with my little survivor gang here. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. You too could have fun with these. Different options you can have if you have it in coffee, in pastries. You could even put it into something a bit more naughty if you like. Get yourself some. And yeah, find the link in the description. Find it in the pinned comments. And maybe you too could have some fun. Just like me. Hey folks, how's it going? So another week of Mounjaro, and what can I talk to you about? Well, I just thought I'd talk about a few wins. I think a few wins are important, and I also think I want to talk about some sort of continuing struggles, not necessarily to do with, oh, let me move this a little bit, to do with Mounjaro or weight loss. So I want to start with wins, because let's start positive, okay? So it sounds small to some people, but to me it's a big thing. Literally what I'm wearing at the moment, let me move my chair out of the way, if I can. My fat ass won't let it move. There we go. This t-shirt here, yeah, okay, you won't understand it, but Trash Gang, right? I ordered this t-shirt years ago, and I couldn't even get this on, okay? And it's now fitting me absolutely fine, okay? That to me is a huge thing, okay? Because ultimately, I had all these clothes that I just couldn't wear. I just had them stored away, and yeah, so that's nice for me to be able to get Peggy's fur off it. There we go. Nice to be able to wear stuff like that. It makes you feel good because it feels, you know, you can actually then see the progress because you're actually wearing things you couldn't wear before. And speaking of t-shirts, full stop, I think I had a little bit of a moment yesterday where I kind of stopped and had a realization that for the last how many weeks now, when I've been going out, I've been wearing t-shirts, just t-shirts, obviously with bottoms as well. I'm not naked, perverts. But I never would have done that. I'd always had a hoodie on, even if it was hot, or some, you know, a big polo or something like that, you know. But I'm going around with t-shirts, and for me, that's a big deal because I get self-conscious, but I don't really worry about it anymore. And that in itself is relieving for me. It really is, because that worry of, oh, what am I going to wear? Am I going to be hot? And you know, that it's not there as much anymore, and I'm so proud. Been swimming, had a couple of swimming sessions. This week hasn't been as full on with exercise because apparently we've decided that every hurricane in the world seems to be coming this way. So it's just been wind, it's been rain, it's been horrendous. But I have managed to get some swimming in, which for me is good because it helps tone, it helps, you know, move the entire body, and it helps me with my my body, because I can't run, I can't do things like that because of my arthritis. Now the swimming itself hurts a lot actually with my shoulders, but I know that there's, you know, I'm not going to be injuring myself doing it. So I think that's the important thing. And actually, to be honest, I'm pleased that as I'm doing it, I'm feeling fitter. I think the only way I'm really sort of getting worn out is because eventually the pain is then too much, and it's like, you know, I've had enough now. Just one of those things. But that sort of leads me on to something that's not been so great. So obviously I've mentioned in previous previous videos that I have psoriatic arthritis, and I'm currently seeing a chiropractor about it, and we've got a little bit of a plan in place. They wanted me to completely change my diet and everything, and it was going to be grueling and these tablets and that tablets, and I've kind of gone against that because I don't want to derail the good work that I've done. What I have done though is started a supplement. So it's these tablets that are various B vitamins, because as I didn't know, if you have psoriatic arthritis, your body, how do I put this right? Your body finds it harder to absorb B vitamins, and yet it needs more of them because of the arthritis. So I have to take these super duper doses of these vitamin, what is going on me? Dementia! B vitamins, and that was meant to help. Plus I was having laser treatment, which I still am, on my shoulder, because it's predominantly my shoulders that are causing me problems, and it affects my sleep, because I can't sleep on my back, so I can only sleep on my side or on my front, and no matter what I lay, or how I lay, sorry, it hurts. But I will say, and I said this the last time I saw the chiropractor, a combination of the laser treatment and also these tablets, I do feel better. I don't feel as much in pain. Definitely during the day. At night, it's a different story, and I think that's just because there is no comfortable way to lay. But during the day, I mean, I still felt crippled, and I don't now. I feel a lot better, so that is a good win for me. But it's definitely there, and it's certainly acting up more. So as you can see, I've got a fresh cut and whatnot. My beard is now starting to get flaky with psoriasis, which is not great for self-confidence, to be honest. And I have shown you before the patch on my leg, but it is getting worse. Let me just come and I'll show you. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm not supposed to itch it. It is the itchiest thing in the world, but that is like so sore, so painful, and it's not nice, because I like wearing shorts as well, and then you can see it, and then you think, are people looking at that going, ooh, what's that? But we know that it comes on through stress, and I think for the years and years and years, I had psoriasis, but it was just on my scalp, and it really only started to progress to other areas in the last 4 years, I would say. And because it is related to stress, I try and think about it, and I think it is a result of the divorce that I went through, the issues, the ongoing issues, should we say, of seeing my children, the mind games, and this, that, and the other. It's been interesting. It's been hell at times. I'm more okay with things now, but definitely the first couple of years or so, I'm surprised I didn't go mad, really. You know, using kids as weapons and all that, but say no more. And I think really that whole kind of period has sort of triggered it on a little bit more. And I believe, I mean, I might be wrong, I don't know, but I believe that that was probably the catalyst for the psoriasis to spread elsewhere. Now, when it comes to the weight loss, I have to think of it this way. How much more would it have hurt had I still been my original weight? Probably a lot more. And so I have to think, as much as it may hurt now, it's probably hurting less than what it did. It's just you kind of forget what it was like, because it's been X amount of time. So I started in March, it's now September. But yeah, so I have to kind of remind myself, well, do you know what? It probably would have been worse. So you're still doing the right thing. I'm hoping that the smaller I get, the less it's going to hurt, because the less strain on the body. Let's see. Yeah, it still annoys me. It annoys me, and it's something that I'll never be able to change. It annoys me. It annoys me in the fact that it's something that is, in my mind, is so stupid, because it's the body attacking itself, which is, in my mind, ridiculous. It makes no logical sense whatsoever. And so, you know. Oh, and by the way, I was supposed to have a consultancy with the specialist as a sort of a follow-up about this. Hello? Consultant? I'm here. Hello? Hello? Nothing. But that's the state of the country now, isn't it? So yeah, so on I go. I'm having this treatment still, this laser treatment. I'm having the tablets, and I do feel better than I did. So for me, that's a good thing. But you know, I'd rather not have this, to be honest. So carrying on, I think, you know, I'm still using Mounjaro, by the way. I found a company who do it for, it was the best I could find, so it was £10 more expensive than what I was paying previously, because my previous company had put it up £50 for what I was spending before. This one was only 10, and free package and postage and postage and package and package and postage as well, which, you know, fair enough. So I'm still carrying on with it. I'm still on 5 milligrams. Last week, so not this week that's just gone, but the previous week, I really struggled with cravings and food noise and so on. But this week, not so bad. I kind of have this. I'll go through it a little bit and be like, oh, I could eat everything, and then other times I'm like, no, I'm alright. There's probably other contributing factors to it, but yeah, this week hasn't been as bad in that respect. So I'm still using Mounjaro. I know there's a lot of people who aren't using it anymore. They're now gone to Wegovy or alternative. But Mounjaro, for me, unless it had gone stupid money, is working. So therefore, I'm going to stick as it is, and hopefully get to where I need to be. I'm conscious that winter is coming up. I know we've only just got into autumn, but winter is coming up. That's going to be the crucial part for me, because then that's you don't want to go outside, and I've got to then force myself to go outside and put on a coat and go walking and stuff like that, and then maybe I can go swimming still. But winter's when you want kind of more filling food, your stews, your kind of, well, it used to be like roasts or things like that, and I suppose, you know, you can still have those, but you have to be a bit more careful now. But anyways, that's enough of me rambling about absolute nothing. Let's see how I've done this week. Not sure about this one. Let's go have a look. Right, sorry, no, it's just something that Ellie said before this started. Okay, right. Week 24, not that Kiefer Sutherland program or anything like that. Let's see how we got on. Let's find out. Straight to it, that's what I say.
Two hours later.
That's the latest battle video. So there we go. That was my weigh-in, and yeah, so thank you ever so much for jumping on board. Appreciate your views, and I hope in your own journey it's going very well. But for now, it's time for me to go for a little stroll. Take care, everyone.
Wise Mounjaro, come on in and you can see his goofy face, arthritic knee, still living life like he's 23. But no more chips and no more cheese, his boobs alone are double D's, and he sits down when he pees. Wise Mounjaro, oh wise Mounjaro, losing weight, that's his job, so he can finally see his knob. If only he could stop shoveling food in his gob, spending hours on the bog trying to pass another law. Wise Mounjaro, oh wise Mounjaro, subscribe to him now, it'll mean a lot. so he can finally stop being a blob. So he can finally stop being such a big old hairy blob. Subscribe to him, now it'll mean a lot, so he can finally stop being a blob. So he can finally stop being such a big old hairy blob.